Hey dude, out in front of Electron for you. Tiny house is cool. So we're almost 2,200 square feet, 3 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, which is cool. You've got a half bath. Not as common on a house this size to get a half bath, which is nice. One tiny little, great part of Eastmark. Love the neighborhood. Obviously, we've talked about um, this pocket of town being rad. One potential downside is you're right off of, just through the neighborhood here, just to the north, is this big giant new Meta data center that's happening right here. So not that I'd think that that would have any, you know, poor implications. I think that's going to bring in a lot of people into the area, whatnot. But you can kind of see it from your street. I don't know if that's much of a deal or not. But anyway, just pointing that out. The house has solar that's paid off, and I had to go through the garage, which is why it's open. It's a nice blue door here, so it looks really good. But a lot of solar equipment here, tankless gas. Tankless water heater there, which those are really cool and new. Sink in there. Anyway, I'll walk you through. Cool pavers on the kind of front porch here. Front of the house is facing kind of west, southwest a bit. This would be south here. You've got a nice little kind of patio going on. And help with layout here. So as we enter, just to the left here is kind of a office den space. So it's like almost kind of a secondary living space here. They've got TV, Pac-Man games, things like that. They've got a lot of kids. A lot of wear in this house is just one thing I'll point out. Like, house is nice and cute. It's probably in good shape structurally. It's new, but it's a little bit worn. You know, when you've got kids and whatnots running around, you can kind of wear things down a little bit. But here's our half bathroom, again off the front. They really like their fans on. This is just a linen closet here. So a little half bathroom off the front, which is nice to send guests to. Closet here. And then entry to the rest of the home, which is nice and big and open. So garage, laundry that direction. We've got 2 bedrooms here and then kind of primary master at the very end of that. Nice quartz granite. Like I said, they've got like kid locks on everything. Got a drink fridge here. If we're buying this house, we're going to remember to ask for that. Fridge, gas to this stove, gas to the property, or that's your range. Your stove is way over here. That's a little bit funny. That you've got stove and microwave kind of far away from the kitchen, which is a little interesting. But tons of counter space. Nice finishes. Again, just a little bit worn in the home. You know, a little wear and tear of kids running around and whatnot. We've got here's your pantry just off the kitchen here. Pantry, laundry room, garage. I have to look close. I don't have the paperwork with me today. And again, tons of storage. Like, this is a cool storage space here. I don't have paperwork with me, so I'd have to look at the description for fridge, washer, dryer, whether those are staying or not. We can always ask for them. Again, the other view from the garage to the side yard. Got a sink in here, all the solar equipment there, and some nice built-ins. These being here will make it a little bit tight on fitting 2 cars in here, but those are nice. Again, giant space here. So this is kind of a designated dining space in the middle, giant living space. You're going to have nice light through the house because this is south facing. This side of the wall is south facing, so nice light coming through. Here's your bathroom. This is kind of your full bathroom for your 2 bedrooms over here. Nothing crazy in here. That's just a standard standard cultured marble here. So like this kind of stuff, like carpets are pretty worn. You know, you might need to do carpets, sooner than later. Nice big room here. And same with this. They've got really locking their kids in, you know. Pretty typical. Like I said, a little worn on carpets, things like that. Like this kind of stuff happens when you're dealing with young families. life in a house like this. Again, nice giant space here. Primary master bedroom, again, a little wear and tear on carpet, things like that. This is facing east here. They've got some nice shades. And your bathroom. So nothing super crazy or special about this. There's a bit of an update on that step-in shower with the tile down there. Behind the door here is your toilet. Linen, basically a linen closet really here. And main closet is good sized. Hope that's giving you a decent idea. Let's go peek at the backyard. Again, nothing that you would like immediately have to come in and mess with. Maybe carpet, but overall it's in fine shape. Backyard's done enough to where you're not worrying about too much. Got no one next to you here. That's a little road that does back kind of the main road that it's not a main road. It's let's see how close we are to that. See this? That road right there that car's driving on. It's not very busy, but it is kind of the an inlet road to the neighborhood. They've got a dog and stuff that digs a little bit back here. Some leveling out there might be appropriate, but yeah, in decent shape. Again, kind of dog wear on turf. That's going to happen, whatnot, but good looking home. Love the size. Love the layout. Actually, I think that kind of front den space. The half bathroom is really nice for that extra spot for potties. And this is huge. This is a cool layout, good neighborhood. Maybe one concern is the proximity to that Meta data center or whatever. But otherwise, I like it. Let me know your thoughts.